MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Steve Woodard will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. High and deep to right center. Grissom has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Digging in now, Bernie Williams, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The catcher, Jorge.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Coming to the plate now, Paul O'Neill. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Posada on second, O'Neill on at first with 2 down. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2-1 to count. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
A swing and a miss for the third strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over.
A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Roger Clemens starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Fernando.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Vina. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still 2-2. The pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Jeff Jenkins is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
3-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jeremy Burnett. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. In now, Chuck Blaylock, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
2-1 to count.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Burnett is there to put it away for out number 1. Now with the plate, Scott Brunson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Roger Clemens, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Standing in, Dave Nelson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Batting fifth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marcus Murta.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Mark Loretta is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
2-2.
2 and 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Throw over to first, back in standing. Popped him up. Jeter over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Valentin. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One and 1.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Derek Jeter.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
From the stretch, Bernie Williams will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Tino Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Too low, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Now batter, catcher, Jorge Posada.
In now, Jorge Posada. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 21. Paul O'Neill.
At the plate now, Paul O'Neill, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, the left fielder, Jose.
Settling in now, Jose Canseco. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Canseco is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Number 52 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Roger Clemens. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Derek Jeter. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line drive to center field. Grissom's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Next for Milwaukee, number 52. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Jeff Cirillo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And that hit batsman may be the one that breaks the camel's back. I have a feeling the home plate umpire's seen enough of our starter, and indeed he has. He's ejected him from the ball game, and really I can't blame him.
No, Matt, that's pretty much automatic. With a warning already issued, anything that comes in that tight is going to be treated with zero tolerance. That's just the way it works, and now the bullpen is going to have to pick up the slack.
Ramiro Mendoza will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 55, Ramiro Mendoza.
Fernando Vina will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Canseco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So coming to the plate, Jeff Jenkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Tino Martinez will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting. The first base.
Digging in and looking for more, Tino Martinez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Jorge Posada. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Jorge Posada.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box now, Paul O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jim Peasy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Chuck Blaylock. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Burnett is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Brunson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Ramiro Mendoza, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 11-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jeremy Burnett. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-0.
A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in, Dave Nelson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Marcus Grissom is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Valentin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off.
Oh, and he can't hang on.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Jim Kesey. Liner towards second, but right there is the second base. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
The batter.
Now in the box, Tino Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this one.
Way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 3.
At the plate, Fernando Pena, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Jeff Jenkins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A man at third with one away. And this one is off the glove of Posada. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
So he got him swinging. Jeff Jenkins becomes out number 2 this inning. Jeremy Burnett is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score the runner from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Marcus Grissom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1 and 2 is the count.
Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good. Next for New York, Jorge Posada. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll beat the throw as the first baseman had to leap to get it. And by the time he came down, it was too late.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And that misses 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jenkins is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Canseco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Chuck Laylock lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and he is in there. At the plate, Scott Brunson. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jose Valentin. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One and two.
Hit back up the middle. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Alex Ochoa will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Alex.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The average to start things out at .324. Still without a home run and 14 driven in. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ochoa takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Hit the other way out toward right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put the David Weathers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 49, David Weathers.
Ready for another chance, Ramiro Mendoza, and he might get a chance to hit for himself.
Mendoza.
Darryl Berry is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Berry.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Loretta is there for it. And that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Mike Stanton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Mike Stanton.
Fernando Vina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. To first. Oh, what a dive. The throw. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Jeff Jenkins stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Jeremy Burnett is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Into the box, Dave Nelson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Marcus Grissom. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman.
1-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-2. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now, Jose Valentin. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Tino Martinez. He's set, and the pitch.
That's down. That's the ball. Two and 0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
In now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
0-2, here it is. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Grissom has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Canseco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 ball, no strikes.
A ball and no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You got a full count.
1 out, nobody on. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batter.
Striding in once again, Chuck Blaylock earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Slow roller down the third baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a ball lined to the left side. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jason Grimsley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grimsley has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he pops it up. Blaylock backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready now, Fernando Vina. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2 to count.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Standing in now, Dave Nelson, 0-1 the count.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's low. That's a ball.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ball.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. Smoke toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Probably wanted more out of that at-bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. At the plate, Marcus Grissom starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Lou Collier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
O'Neill is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in, Kevin Barker. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker ball.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
15-7 is the final score here. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ramiro Mendoza earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Steve Woodard was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.